Well, I got sick from COVID finally and been out for about 3 weeks now, but I'm back in the garage. I got a little bit of work done. Trying to figure out what I want to do with these. If I went with the cantilever, which I should probably do, I was thinking I could put this like down in here. Adjustments are easily accessible. I could have a bolt accessible back there to pull it out and just have the bell crank come up through here. These actually would I could make these fit. Make an adapter so that, this will fit into this. But this will inevitably introduce some bending moment on the damper. Even if I do put a bearing in here, it will still, because this is a virtual ball, this point will move back and forth as I steer. And so that will put some kind of bending moment. Yeah, and also these only have 73 mils of travel, and I need 150. So I'd have to get these lengthened for sure if I went this route, because if I go this route, I can use the bell crank to adjust my wheel travel however I want, which also has advantages where I could swap out different bell crank and springs to adjust my suspension travel. In case I want, if it's like a smooth high-speed track, maybe get a little bit lower and a little bit stiffer. So this is the easy option. Not a fan of it because it's going to be more expensive probably than doing a bell crank setup, and it'll limit tunability. This will package no problem until I go to put a wiper motor in, but I could work my way around that. Another option would be to put these here somehow. One thing I was thinking really cool, I'm going to check when I get the motor put back in. I just got it put back together. It won't run. I didn't torque a lot of stuff because I do want to just tear it down, check a bunch of stuff, and replace all the rubber seals before I run it. But everything looks good on the inside. There's a few valve seals that are stem seals that are leaking. But also I just want to check the cylinders because I did that engine's first oil change basically after 8 years. And there was a little bit of aluminum in there, which you'd expect on a break-in. But with one of these cylinders it might have been running lean. Like, I don't know if maybe an injector was stuck open, but I just want to make sure I didn't run it lean when I was tuning it. But yeah, so I got to get the drivetrain together and get it in. But I was thinking, depending on how things package, instead of having a strut tower bar, I could have a cantilever suspension that kind of goes in between the head and the supercharger. Might be kind of cool. So I'll look into that. But the next step is I need to remove half this upper frame rail and most of this. So I'm going to get the wheel and tire put back on, get my wheel travels checked, and start removing material.